it's our first day of Real Talk Show. Real Talk Show itakuwa by the way all over the country, Kenya mzima. And today tuko na our guest who is the CEO, Madam CEO 789 Groups of Company hapa Tharaka Nithi County. Hey madam.
Hi Deva.
Kitu ilifanya by the way nikuite ni kwa sababu watu wengi in Tharaka Nithi County walikuwa wakikuangalia kama kioo cha Tharaka Nithi County kwa sababu wewe ni CEO na bado naona uko Chuka University mstari wa mbele pale. So many especially comrades walikuwa wakikuangalia up to you wanasema huyu madam mimi nasoma kwa bidii nikuwe kama Joy Ngata. Unaona, so ndo nikasema nikuite kwanza at least unaweza sema something kwa hii talk, unaweza guza comrade mmoja pale outside ule mwenye kwanza especially amemaliza 4th year. Siku ulimaliza 4th year unajua vile ka life kana kuanga kana kutandika nini ujijui unapata ndo unapata flow. So maybe to just give us a little background venye tu umegrow. Unajua ukuzaliwa ukiwa CEO wa 789 ama ulizaliwa kama unawaki Chuka University. Kuna kale ka procedure ulikapitia. And maybe naweza taka kujua at least pia nione kama naweza kufuatilia kale ka procedure nijipate pia mimi ni CEO.
Yeah, truth be told,
yes,
there is no one who starts from the top. You have to start somewhere. So I began my school way back many years ago from my primary school.
Okay.
I went to Chogoria Girls High School and Chogoria Girls Boarding Primary School.
Wow.
And then later I joined Chuka University. So I'm alumni of Chuka University.
When
just
alumni,
like you.
Ni mwaka gani hiyo ulijoin?
Mambo ya miaka achana nayo.
Okay.
Yeah, so many years ago, then later I did my first degree in marketing. The more reason for the passion of marketing. Then later or recently, I graduated with a master's degree in marketing. Grown up in an amazing nuclear family where we've been taught about living in a positive manner, living a life of loving God and prioritizing God in all matters, and a life of integrity. I have 6 siblings and I'm the second born in that family.
Okay, nice. So unajua hata madam umetupeka background kidogo but hujatuambia venye ulikama ukakuwa Chuka University. Kwa Chuka University.
Yeah.
Kalika procedure unajua comrade akimalizanga ama tuseme hata ulikuwa na first class. Unaweza kuwa na first class lakini mtu ajuange kalika procedure kenye anajipata sasa kwa kazi unapata it's so hectic.
About that part I can say it was not easy. Getting employment, it wasn't easy.
Sema ni God.
Ni God siku zote. So I had my first employment at Equity Bank where I served for an year. Then later I joined Barclays Bank of Kenya in Nairobi where I worked for 2 years. Then later life happened. Yes, so I got into the hustle mood where getting employment was never easy. That time I was not in business, so it was not easy to do life thing. So I started doing looking for employment, applying in different companies, and later in 2019 I got an opportunity to work in Chuka University.
Wow. So unaambia watu to trust the process.
Trust the process.
Yeah, many people by the way wanaweza dhani ulizaliwa tu hivi ukamaliza 4th year ukagraduate ukapata kazi.
No.
So what can you just tell tuseme mimi sahi mimi ni comrade nimegraduate 2025. Sasa tuko 2026 alija graduate bado. So nimegraduate nataka tu uniambie like nisha graduate nishaingia kwa the world. Mzazi ameninawa. Kila mtu like ameniachilia maisha. Unaweza niambia aje sasa?
What I can tell you is don't limit yourself. Don't feel bad about yourself where you are at that point. Just get something to do. Currently, office or white collar jobs are not necessarily well paying, or rather they are not a do or die activity, but you can start hands-on activity. What do I mean by hands-on? I'm a baker. I've done also hotel management.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, so the hotel management skill in me made me start baking baking of cupcakes, where I would sell to my friends. Then my friends would later request for a birthday cake, then a wedding cake, like that. Hands-on businesses also include activities like salon. You can also be a backup as a photographer, which will give you income. Not necessarily a white-collar job. As much as you are looking for a white-collar job, you can start as the hands-on I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at least kitu imekuja, hii swali inakuanga like comrade wanasemanga, ama unapata watu wako nje wanasema degree is just a piece of paper. So unapata mtu anasema ana degree na wale wako na degree, so degree ni just piece of paper ama something hidden?
No, not necessarily. It is, what I can say about that is it is good to go to school. The more reason most of us attend classes, we get knowledge, we are able to understand how to jungle in between all the activities that are before us. So you can never say degree is just a piece of paper. There's a big difference between a person who has gone to school, who has networking, who has got the exposure in the university, and other people who have never attended the university or any other part of academics.
Hapo at least sasa uko in line with me, kwa sababu honestly mimi najiambianga aje, hata pia mimi na advice bado wale watu wanaochisho outside there, degree si just piece of paper. Like kitu most of the people wanadhani kwenda university ni kupata kazi, of which like unaenda ukishamaliza hivyo unapata kazi, no? Cause mimi nimetoka kule Western, kule Kakamega. Kama si university singaivuka all the way to Chuka University, unaona? Huko Chuka University nimemeet great people, na nimekutana na wewe CEO. Yeah, at least you can empower. Chuka University nimekutana na many people. At least I can say go to school. Yeah, so tuko in line na wewe. So maybe if umekutana na some challenges maybe in your career ama studies, juu kwanza being a girl, I'm so sure pia ulikuwa na that age yenye pia wewe ni girl. So tunajua tu challenges ukiwa campus.
Yeah.
Mostly girls wanapitia. Yeah, by that I do see pale Chuka mazee ama any campus unapata comrades ama girl child wanapitia mambo mingi, lakini uli manage at least say you can stand out ukakuwa now a person who can empower them.
For the girl child, keep swearing hard. What a man can do, a woman can do better. That's to sum it all. Yeah. But at the same time, you have to be very disciplined in all matters that you do. You have to be a go-getter. Always have a goal. Always be objective in all matters that you do. Keep the right company, because nowadays a company is everything. If you're in the wrong company, then that means you'll be lured behind and you'll have negative energy. Everything is possible as long as you soar high.
Okay. Na pia sasa you are a business woman. Najua unafanya dual, uko shule. How do you manage, by the way? Uko shule, you are running some businesses. Una feeling kale ka pressure ka kufanya ka kuwa familia bado ndio ile inakuhitaji nyumbani. Many things una encounter. So how do you manage?
Of course, the pressure has been there. It's never easy. Actually, recently, one of my pals that I was with for undergraduate sent me a text asking me, could you be having 36 hours in a day when us we are having 24 hours? How do you manage to operate in all areas and remain successful in all areas? On that part, you have to give priority. What is priority at that time? Family is constant. You have to be there as a mom, you have to be there as a wife, but other areas also, they also have to be catered for, because you cannot start a business and just leave it to run into losses. You have to know, to have a strategic plan, have point of sales that run the company for you. You have the right people, have an organogram for your company. Make sure that you have a general manager, of course there are directors there, heads of departments. You have each personnel for each department. That way it's very easy to know the person to contact, and you're going to break even in your businesses, and at the same time you will manage to be at par with all your activities. For instance, talk about the school part. Actually, I would advise the youngsters, if you have time, once you clear your high school, you join your first degree, continue. Don't give it breaks, because the more you give it breaks, the more difficult it becomes. Okay? I remember for my second degree, it was not easy. I used to sleep very late because you have so many activities that you need to attend to and wake up very early. There's nothing like good luck. You have to have patience, you have to be hardworking, you have to be goal oriented, you have to be there for yourself. You have to say you have to make things happen. It is in this life, it's all about you. No one else is going to, like you now, you've started your show. Today is your first day. It's a decision that you made.
Yeah, sure.
And you decided that you have to keep on pushing and to get guests to come to your show so that it can enable you grow your brand. And that's the more reason we are here today.
Kuna kitu inasemanga kwa business, unapata brand kama yes uko na 7 Motel, kuna these brands kama Coca-Cola. They do say kwa sababu umesomea marketing, right? So unapata kama Coca-Cola, Safaricom, these big companies wanasema wana market daily. So una believe in marketing kwa sababu hakuna mtu yote ajui Safaricom this Kenya. Hakuna mtu ajui Coca-Cola, but daily they do market. So kuna something behind ama tu ni
in marketing there's something called positioning.
Okay.
Yeah. We have 4 P's in marketing. Actually 8 P's. And positioning is one of them. There is place, products, promotion, pricing, and all that. So what Safaricom and Coca-Cola does, they know how to position themselves in the market. You can never, people have to know the brand. You have to keep talking about it. That is, you have to build the brand from scratch. Like now, I believe before Coca-Cola began, they started marketing in low case. And then later, they started doing advertisements in televisions, in newspapers, in podcasts like what you're doing today, in social media handles like TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp status, X, and all the relevant social media handles. So marketing is constant. If you're having a brand for yourself, it can never grow if you don't keep on shouting. You have to shout every day for people to understand the kind of thing that you're doing. Consistency, and you have to be persistent in whatever you do. Yes.
So marketing ni kuamka tu na shout your business. I'm selling cakes. Come buy my cakes. Sama kuna some strategies in marketing. Umesomea marketing. So ndio maana nimekuleta hapa. At least funza ule mtu akona busy. Kuna mtu amefungua busy yake, unapata anauza manguo, kuna ule anauza magari, kuna hata ule ni anafanya photography, unaona? So kuna ka strategy ama mtu unaamka tu na market tu bora na market.
You have to know your audience. You have to tell who your audience is.
Okay, nice.
For instance, you cannot sell ice cream to grannies who are 90-year-old. You have to understand, it's called marketing segmentation. You have to understand the market that you're selling your product to. Okay? So you just don't, marketing is expensive. It's something that you invest in. So you cannot pay for marketing and you have it as a waste. You understand? You have to know your audience and market to them directly.
Sio kama ati unauza pop, unaenda Isli, unaanza kusema kujeni ununue pop. Hapo ujue watu wako.
Yeah, you have to know your people. Exactly. That's a very good example.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, for you right now, are you still looking forward to grow ama ushafika? Unajua yes, so unaweza kuwa umeshafika, uko comfortable ama bado uko na kale ka stress ka hey, I want to grow big and big.
I can't say I'm already there. I already have my goals.
Okay.
We don't call them resolutions nowadays. Like for 2026, you can't say you have your new year resolution. You have to say you have a goal. Because a goal is time bound. All right? You say by this time I want to have achieved 5 million Kenya shillings. What's the practicability of that? How do you get, then you come with objectives of how to get that 5 million. Is it possible to get that 5 million? The first million you can achieve it by yourself, isn't it? Media pressure.
But me I believe social media pressure inakujenga. Huwezi sema watu wako na noma gari umekaa hapo ama unaiona aje like that ka pressure unajua inakusaidia pia kugrow, ujue place watu wanaelekea. Mimi nikiona umepost umenunua gari pia mimi naweza taka ni buy gari nijitume.
Yeah, that is what is called you work. It's hard working. Of course you have to be hard working. By me saying about the age, it doesn't mean that you are comfortable or you're stagnant in the same place. That like now you remain in Western. I'm not saying Western is bad, but you had to come to Chuka University for you to study. All right? From the studies that you gave and from the studies that you had and the exposure that you got, you can do networking. From that you get employment or you employ yourself. Then from there you can do your savings and to buy yourself a car. From maybe even getting yourself a loan or it's called pressure of association. The people you associate yourself with, that's how you become. If you associate yourself with marketers, you'll be a marketer. If you associate yourself with bad peer influence, then you'll be a part of the bad peer influence. And the result won't hide. Like everyone is going to see that you're not a good person. So maybe you can view as the pressure being a positive thing, and at the same time it can be negative. But what I would advise you, or rather the listeners, is for people to have a positive social media energy. Don't be fooled. Some people on social media just lure you to feeling like you've not achieved in life. But in real sense, whatever they are posting is not actually pesa haina kelele. So if you've made it in life, you don't find yourself on social media posting, I have this type of car, I've imported I've imported for myself a Mercedes Maybach, I've built a house in Kileleshwa, I have one in Kilimani, I have another one in Kitsuru, I have another one in my village in Chuka. You don't find them on social media. Actually, they use social media to grow themselves. And then they continue earning the money silently without shouting on social media. So let social media not fool you. Just be you in every capacity that you are in.
Sasa Mazda yangu attend with cash money msije nao kelele pale social media.
It depends. As a content creator, there's a way. It depends with actually a person's personality. The reason you're posting it as a content creator is because you want more followers, which are going to pay off your career at that time. So that one is okay because that's what is feeding you at that particular time, and that's what you're comfortable with. You know, people have different personalities, but the bottom line is let social media not fool you. Just do you. Just be who you are. Especially your family. Try to keep your family as private as possible. Right? Your spouse, your children. Because we said you cannot hide your brand. The more reason you're supposed to market your brand. But about your family, just let them be low-key. Because especially like for instance for the kids, you don't know if when they grow up they would want to be seen in social media. Okay? So if you start exposing them, it's not right. But again, you can see it in a different context. If you're an influencer like you, I keep on giving an example with you, and you know your son and or daughter, you can get money from the content that you're displaying on social media, then why not? Just do it.
So Madam CEO,
yes.
Nini unafikiria comrade like wanateseka wanainama yet unaweza pata kuna wengine wako na yani wanaweza pata kado, wanaweza pata pesa kidogo maybe kutoka help, mtu anapata help lakini anainama. Shida kwa nini ndio wanateseka like hawajifund vizuri? Kujipanga poa.
Yeah. Again on priority. If a student gets help of 20,000 Kenya shillings or 30,000 Kenya shillings, what are your priorities? You're first supposed to know you're supposed to pay for rent, okay? Where you're spending your night every day and going to class. Number two, you have to have enough food. For you to study well and to be focused in class, you have to be well fed in a balanced diet. You have to ensure that you have money to take you from your house or rather the hostel to the campus or to the university. So those are the main priorities. So when you get the help, stop first going to going out with your, it's okay to go out with your friends, with your peers. That is very much in order. You can never live alone in campus. So you have to have a group of people that are your friends, but they have to give you the correct peer influence. Not going out to drink, you misuse your money, then later you don't have money for the basic needs.
So comrades, haifai wakunywa pombe ama kuna wale wako addicted, unapata mtu wako addicted maybe to drugs, pombe. Kwa comrade inafaa like iko possible mtu akwa kikunywa na akwe successful in life ama itamdrag. I'm so sure your time kuna wale your colleagues, your classmates walikuwa wana party. So maybe you can learn from them, unasema iliwa cost ama iliwajenga.
I cannot condemn anyone in this world. God created all of us with a purpose, and each one of us has a space in this world. So I cannot condemn Deva because he takes beer. I cannot condemn my friend or any other person because they are addicted to any drug. What I can tell them is just to try and do with it gradually. Just be gradual. If you're taking 10 bottles of beer today, purpose to take 9. Go to 8. Go to 7, like that. And if at all you cannot do without the alcohol, then you can just do 1. So I cannot tell you, I cannot condemn anyone because you don't know the kind of pressures people are involved in when it comes to drugs. But it's not good to take drugs. I can say it can take you back the act, and financially you're not able to manage yourself properly, and psychologically you are also not very well settled. And the time that you're using in such areas, you can utilize them, like in group discussions with your classmates. You can go for road shows. You can go for other activities that are more positive instead of involving yourselves in habits that are going to make you have regrets in future.
Okay, nice. So before tuende kwa hii kitu, your working environment, Chuka University, maybe kuongelea Chuka University, kuna hii a point comrade anafikaga kwa maisha yake, anasikia mzazi amemnawa. Sijui kama maybe kama ushawahi kutritiwa hivyo, unasikianga comrade like mzazi anakutumia tuseme 500. Anakutumia kama leo, alafu anamaliza kama mwezi moja ndo maybe akuulizie. So how can you tell such a comrade mwenye ana feel life imemfikisha hapo?
Yeah, for Chuka University, yes, it's true. I work for Chuka University in 2 departments, the Office of the Registrar Academic Affairs and the Office of the Public Relations under protocol matters. And I can say it's true, we encounter such cases from our students, which is very unfortunate. So I would encourage them not to feel like that's the end of life. There is more future beyond that. Just work with what you have, the 500 shillings that you've been given, but also strive to get more, because honestly you can't survive with the 500 shillings. That's why I'm saying you can be a student, and at the same time you can also try to get somewhere to fix yourself where you can earn a living. You can multitask. We have classes like 4 days in a week, isn't it? So you can have like the other 3 days for you to get a place where you can earn a living, and always prioritize yourself. I keep on telling people, my kids included, in this life you are on your own. You can't say that your parents are not sending you money, then you just sit on that and be content. You have to go out of your way and make sure that all your basic needs are met for you to finalize your studies. And once you graduate, I can tell you for free, the future for you will be very luminous. Kujituma, hiyo ndio goal.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you so much. Chuka University by that, kwa sababu uko Chuka University and it has been by that my best university, a place where I've grown. Maybe I just want at least useme mimi sitaki kusema I have and nimeishi kusema Chuka University is the best institution. Nimekupea uwanja ni wako.
Chuka University is the place to be.
Yeah.
It's the best university in Kenya and also in the world. Chuka University, I'm also an alumni of Chuka University, I mentioned. Though we were the pioneers of Chuka University, but graduated in Egerton University many years ago. Why Chuka University? This is to the Form 4 leavers. Chuka University is based in a very serene learning environment where you can come and learn without having to think about the environment that you're in. The school fees is very affordable at Chuka University.
Yeah, sure. Quality
of education is top notch. Whatever education you get in Chuka University, you produce your certificate in an interview panel, you'll automatically get employed. Programs in Chuka University are all accredited by the Commission for University Education. So that one tells you that you get quality education. And the lecturers that are there for you, they are all very qualified. And they give you time. From the schedules that are given, from the timetable that is given to you as students, you're going to get all quality education that is given in Chuka University. We have very good management that is understanding to all our students, all our student needs that are relayed by the KUSA department.
So, Madam CEO 789, yes, I want to make some shout out to a person, people, family who are watch this video. At least we make a feel loved. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Deva. Yeah. I wish to pass my shout out to my nuclear family members, to my extended family members, to 789 group of companies, members of staff, to my colleagues, and to all my friends. Feel the love. And my parting shot is to request all the business people within Tharaka Nithi and out of Tharaka Nithi to come to Real Talk Show and market your brand. It is from marketing that people are able to understand what you do. Don't shy from what you do. No matter how small it is, come to Real Talk Show and explain to people, and you're going to break even in your sales.
Just care, guys. Madam CEO 789 ashasema Chuka University ni best institution. Ameguza ule comrade. Na si comrade wa Chuka University peke yao. Kuna comrade wengi wa Polytechnic, uko Nairobi, unaochisho maze. Keeping tujitume, usi give up. Shout out maze to my followers, my crew team by the way, MJ Studios, my team, videography team. Yeah, and the host place. Apart for 789 Motel, the famous, the most known motel in Tharaka Nithi County and entire Kenya. So, watu wengi wanajiuliza baidha, kuna mtu amewachi hii video saa hii, ajui hata 789 ni wapi. 789 Motel is located Chuka Town. Yeah, kwa wale watu wanatoka Nairobi, wanaenda Meru wanaenda Nairobi. This is the place you can get accommodation, a restaurant. Ukundi ujibambe mazee, na bado kuna cakes, amazing cakes for wedding, rora show, birthdays. Not forgetting, hii nao nikimalizia siwezi sahau kwa sababu kuna mtu anapanga wedding. Unapanga rora show. Maze, kumbuka sasa kuna offer ka 10% off ukikuja ukibook mapema. Yeah, events with the touch of class. This is the place. Thank you so much for watching this show, maze, my fans, my lovely friends.